Okay, so usually the movie starts the same time the podcast does. This one was a little bit weird. It didn't have the warnings as an extra track. And I assume if you have a nicer, newer DVD that you didn't find at Goodwill, then it's a separate track. But if you do have the Goodwill version, then it's about 25 seconds through, and that's where we've started. Just so you know. I'm here with Caroline, Lily, and maybe Rihanna.
And Wyatt.
Yeah, he's a dog. And
This music is spooky as fuck. I don't want to watch this anymore.
and this podcast is dedicated to
Cloris
Harry.
Leachman.
To Harry Winkler, who
Henry Winkler. You can't even get his name.
know his name. Rest in peace, Harry Winkler.
Luc Perry. Isn't he dead too? We should dedicate that to him.
Yeah, to Luke.
It's been a few years. It's,
Yeah.
like, not disrespectful. Unlike Henry Winkler, who just died 2 days ago.
Did he?
No!
So
I was gonna say.
So this is a French director, ladies and gentlemen. Director Luc Besson. You might know him for The Professional. He first wrote the script when he was 16, and of course changed it a lot throughout the years. And finally got to make the movie when he was 34. So, the film is about 18 years in the making. And it's good, but it's not that good, honestly. I mean, come on.
Yeah, you can tell it was written by a 16-year-old.
I mean, it took him 18 years for
Fairy
this script.
Arbogast.
All right.
That's a great name.
I'm gonna name my firstborn
Screenplay by
Fairy
Luc
Arbogast.
I thought it said Luc Besson's
I mean, the
name
protagonist and the antagonist don't even meet.
twice. They don't?
Yeah, it's weird script writing. I'm actually sorry for pointing that out.
You just spoiled
Because
this
you
whole
actually... No,
movie.
I actually didn't. Like, you actually don't notice. I actually never noticed. It's one of those movies where they get away with it. I'm sorry that I keep looking back. There's like a ladybug back there.
There's a ladybug?
There is.
Don't freak out! You're gonna... He's just...
You're gonna mess up the cord, Caroline.
Oh, what are you doing?
I don't know. Getting it away from me?
This seat
I don't
is
want to
for
rub
everyone.
up against the cord.
So, okay.
Why did he scream like that?
Because I'm
What kind of camp only has children?
a nightmare camp.
Egyptian Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the tsetse flies. Or those Africa, I'm stupid. I only know about those from a Far
Lord of the
Side
tsetse
comic.
flies?
I think those might be in Africa, though, and I'm dumb. I only know about them from a Far Side comic, and I looked it up once. Oh, he's kind of cute.
You can still hear Lily.
Can you not hear me?
No, you're fine. You're showing up on the thing. I think I'm... No, don't worry about
Plot. Snake.
That looks like you.
I'm the ultimate evil. Cool.
No, the old man.
it. Luke is
That
so
guy's
hot
kinda
right
cute.
here.
Who is he?
That's Luke Perry.
Oh, he's beautiful.
He is.
Never mind.
So mean.
Every time you say he's beautiful, I look up and see the old man.
There you go. There you go. Look.
Quick!
Look. Isn't he so pretty? Look at those curls. That kid looks dead.
It looks like Jensen.
Is that nun about to kidnap him?
It's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, it seems to spike really big when you saw it, Caroline.
What?
That's
What?
weird.
It's like Tremors.
It must be some quality in your voice. I don't...
Is that a bad thing?
No,
Talking
not
about the
necessarily.
elements.
Element.
He said the
Ooh,
title movie
right on.
over.
Come on, you guys could see the subtitles. You knew what he was going to say.
I said it directly before. That was pure prediction.
Oh, okay. You're really smart.
Yeah.
He does look like Jedi Master.
Hello there.
I already made an Obi-Wan joke.
I made a better one.
Shut up. This totally doesn't have poison in it.
I know he had like a water skin, but it looked like it was part of his jacket. Like he just poured it out of his sleeve.
Into the sleeves.
It's my secret pocket.
It's all the sweat I've been building up in there.
She wants this guy dead so bad.
He didn't even drink.
Oh, nice.
The floor just sizzles.
Just burns
Yeah,
a
just
hole.
burn insane.
Kills a rat.
The fifth element is poison. I thought this said Grandpa singing it. I was like, what?
You smell like cough drops.
Because I have a cough
Those are
drop in my
strong.
mouth. I know. I feel it in my sinuses.
Those are really big wavelengths.
Yeah, they're bigger than the last one. I don't know
My bad.
why
Maybe
that
I should
is.
just talk like this.
No. It's okay. I wasn't worried that it was loud. Like, that's fine. But I was worried that the cord had gotten wiggled in the back of it, and it was recording wrong.
Rubbing up against the cord.
That kid is totally
It
dead.
might be.
No one's
This might
acknowledged
all
it.
be useless, but who cares? We still had fun. They're here.
That looks phallic.
That's what I was thinking.
Gay.
The perfect being is Bruce Willis?
I mean, he does
Yeah,
have nice
baby.
arms.
Lily, if you could calm down on the horny for Bruce Willis, we'd all appreciate
Leave me
it.
alone.
Yeah, just for like 10 minutes. Come on.
I only mentioned it twice.
It's been 2 minutes.
Shut up. Oh, the kid's not dead. I thought he was dead.
You're so morbid. He was asleep.
He looks like
None of us thought he was dead.
No one sleeps on, like, a table like that.
A small Egyptian child probably does.
Yeah, what's your experience with small Egyptian children, Lily?
Not extensive. I don't think yours is either.
Elephants?
Robots,
Yes,
Caroline.
no. You're both wrong.
Jadoon?
What the fuck is a Jadoon?
It's from Doctor Who.
Which guys were they?
The rhinoceros. The rhinoceri
Oh,
like
yeah.
creature.
I said
So,
that.
look, I'm kind of close.
Ugly ass fucking aliens. Thought this movie was cool.
It is. Shut up.
How are they going to take over Earth if they only can shuffle?
Who said they're taking over
Whose
Earth?
dad is he talking to?
You assume so much, Lily. I swear.
They're aliens.
That was the 16-year-old in Luc Besson.
No, you're gonna see that later.
I bet that dude is wearing shoulder pads. Look at those arcs. Look at that. Massive.
No, he's just a real Chad, you know.
No shoulder pads.
No, it's not the Dark Crystal.
They look like robotic versions.
I mean, yeah, it is. I mean, it is pretty much the same concept as the Skeksis. Yeah, it's basically the
So
same.
he ripped off the Dark Crystal? The one movie no man should
No,
rip off?
no. I think the people who made these costumes just took the idea, the concept of the Skeesis.
Look at their fat asses. So unintimidating.
See, they're shuffling.
No, look, they are the future. Okay,
The
they are
future is
just
blowjob aliens.
they are just developed beyond us. They're so armored they don't need to walk fast. What are they running from? What's gonna hurt them?
Water?
Bruce
Like the rest
Willis?
pretty easy.
They're not robots. I told you.
They got all that metal on them.
Oh, you've never heard of armor. I'm sorry.
They could rust. You heard of the Tin Man?
The Tin Man had oil.
Yeah, they
He
don't have one.
unrusted.
And he was a robot.
Tin Man was not a robot.
He had a heart. He got a heart.
No, he didn't. That was the whole point.
You think that tiny little gun's gonna work against those massive
The whole
things?
point was that they had it in them the whole time.
Yeah, so he had a heart attack.
Yeah, but that was bullshit because the
Weird-ass
wizard was a
allegiance.
fraud. Anyway, just for your information, since you're making fun of them, it took about 3 people 20 minutes to dress just one of these guys, to put it all together. The actors inside the suits, or I guess the puppeteers technically. Stop
The
looking at it. Stop
Muppeteers?
reading
I
it.
mean, you keep mentioning the Muppets.
Anyway, I do, because... anyway, they had small television monitors strapped to their chests to see where they were going. It's the same technology used for Big Bird and other large Muppets.
They were
Like
designed
Sweetums,
after
who you
Marty
dislike.
Feldman. I'm gonna bring it back to Young Frankenstein.
Yeah. Full circle. Cloris Leachman.
Lychee, if you're up there.
We're not
I
gonna,
got you.
we're not gonna get through a movie without mentioning Cloris Leachman.
Did you call her Lychee?
Yeah, we're friends.
Yeah.
Look, see, that gun did nothing. Why is he holding up that tiny little pistol thing?
I feel like I'm gonna have to make Micah sit on the other side of the room. I feel like he's gonna read my notes.
Who's gonna read your notes?
Micah. He would, wouldn't he?
I was tempted.
Maybe he'll
I mean,
read them
you
out
are. You
loud.
keep looking.
Well, yeah,
Stop
because
looking.
I saw Muppets and I was like, what the fuck is he gonna say about the Muppets?
Do you really think that I wasn't going to find a way to bring up the Muppets?
I knew you would, but I didn't think it would be your second fact. I thought you would maybe loop it in on 5 or 6, but
Nope. Right away. Straight in.
They need to know what they're
Just
getting into.
right out the
Alright.
gate, Muppeteering.
There's a Muppet tie-in to everything. To everything.
Everything is just to make us eventually lead to the Muppet Show.
Yeah, we'll just go over every single episode. I'll have like 2 facts per episode. It'll be grueling.
The finale of the podcast is the one with Doris Leachman.
Doris?
Doris? How dare
We've
you?
said Cloris so
I
many
messed
times.
up. My tongue slipped out.
No disrespect for Cloris. And certainly not Harry Winkler.
See, you can't rag on me when he's doing that.
The very
I will
loud-
never make that mistake again, okay? It's Henry. Henry.
Not to be confused with Arthur Fonzarelli.
Of course.
They look kind of similar.
Yeah, but they're completely, different,
different
people, actually. Yeah. Not a well-known fact. That was an extra one you just threw in there.
Yeah,
Good
it's
job.
It's like a Star Destroyer.
bonus trivia.
That's just a Star Destroyer.
Shut
Her
up,
mom's
Lily.
a Star Destroyer.
Oh!
We have the same mom.
What are you on?
Gotcha.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a real zinger there.
Your mom's an eclipse of the sun.
that's your mom.
Our mom.
I'm adopted.
I wish you were adopted.
That's what she said.
That doesn't make sense. No, he's wearing
No,
shoulder
think about
pads.
Actually, I don't think he is.
Does it look like they're shoulder pads?
Knowing that actor, he probably has. I
This
think
looks
he
like
already has
Spaceballs.
really-
What is that?
Where's President Screwbag? Dark helmet.
he's gonna beam in later with his ass on backwards. Walks into the next room.
Is this movie gonna put me to sleep the way Spaceballs does every single time?
You stayed awake through
No,
Spaceballs
no.
once.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, look, I didn't get that
Does he
energy.
have 3 fingers? Oh,
No, he was holding his hand up.
I didn't
with the
have
three
you
fingers.
get that energy
There's
for you to fall
President
asleep during
Scroob.
this.
what?
No, he's a priest. That's different.
Oh, I thought it said president. I
He's
misread.
totally wearing shoulder pads. What are you talking about?
Why does that guy have like a conical yarmulke?
I thought he was wearing a funnel.
Yeah, I love it. It's like
Jew on steroids.
This
actually, I think I have it in my notes.
is just Star Wars. He's wearing the robe
I
and
think I had a
everything.
joke about it.
Chris Tucker, that's his name, not.
Stop looking at my notes.
I'm not.
Oh yeah, it's actually my last thing. I love his Devo yarmulke. That's what it looks like.
That's how you spell yarmulke?
It's
Yarmulke?
yarmulke.
I thought
A
it
little
was
hole.
like very literal, like
that's how you spell it?
YAMAKAH.
I had to look up the spelling. I don't know what it is.
Yarmulke. I wonder who came
I
up
knew
with
it
that.
was weird.
Jewish people?
Well, but which Jew?
But no, it looks like he's wearing a Devo hat. I love this guy's eyes. He's like Forrest. It's like he's Forrest Whitaker's cousin. That
looks
should
half
be the.
asleep.
That's gonna be you in like an hour.
You know what? They should do a.
There's no activity on the surface.
They should do a remake of Face Off with this guy and Forrest Whitaker.
Actually, I'd be very into that.
And then they like look the same, and then they're just confused. Everyone's confused.
Did you ever see that
Like, wait.
Predators movie with Lawrence Fishburne?
I think so.
He like
I don't know that I
cameoed and he
remember
played this
it.
crazy guy and he set everything on fire. It was really funny.
Is that the one with
Adrian Brody. And Topher Grace.
Topher Grace, yeah.
No, not Topher
Yeah,
Grace.
he plays the doctor.
Yeah, serial killer. Well,
He's-
whoops.
You don't spoil the movie, but he's
Who's
he's
gonna
actually
watch
great in it.
Predators? He is great.
I actually I'll give Sam Raimi credit where credit's due. If I had seen that movie, I would have been like, yeah, he could be Venom.
Yeah.
I would have thought that too.
I don't really have anything against Topher Grace. I thought it fit Spider-Man 3.
I mean, yeah, it definitely
Like-
fits.
But who else could have played Venom other than Mr. That 70s Show himself?
Yeah, who else? I couldn't possibly think of anyone else. Actually, that's why I was
Yeah.
bringing up Tony Todd, because I think he would be perfect. Even in his old age, I think he's the one.
He's
They
the
can
one.
they could get some random guy like
Oh, there's
Bruce
your-
Willis.
Boyfriend.
they get like
Heck
Andy
yeah.
Serkis to do the mocap for Venom, and then Tony Todd can voice him.
I don't know. What was Tony Todd in?
Candyman, I said that.
Oh, yeah.
He's the
you
original
just
Candyman.
said that.
And he's at the very end of the one that you saw. He says the one line at the end.
I do not remember the one line at the end. That movie was that bad.
Yeah, that's why he turns into a
Oh,
random
kitty.
person who doesn't show up through the
Yeah.
whole movie. Which I thought was stupid, because it was like, okay, if you haven't seen the original, then that's just confusing.
Yeah.
And also, what a waste, because Tony Todd is amazing. And so scary.
What's with
And they
this
were like, he's gonna say
funky-ass
one
music?
line.
Yeah.
I know, that's what I was just thinking.
Well, I think I have the original on DVD. I just never got around
Oh,
to
that's
watching
cool.
Yeah.
It's weird having Bruce Willis screaming in one ear.
it. Hey, dog brain. What kind of dumbass insult is that?
Don't you think it's weird that in the Candyman remake, he only kills white people?
I did find
I know
that
it's
strange.
slightly racist to point that out.
No,
but
but like it was.
it was
weird.
almost like he was a superhero for black people.
Yeah.
Which is just messed up.
It was the way they did it. They really like. I think they screwed up on that one bad.
We're supposed to be talking about the Fifth Element, not Candyman.
We're talking about the Candyman remake.
Yeah, the audience is like, what,
They're like,
what are they what's going on?
I think it was wasted potential.
Yeah,
They
because it's
could've-
definitely got some good scenes in there.
I thought the opening scene was genuinely like scary,
talk-
and then
you
they
can
were
watch
like,
that
no,
movie
and then they were
another
like,
time.
oh, it's just some like guy, some homeless guy who was actually nice.
Yeah, I
I
thought
thought-
that was a nice twist. And I like the shadow puppets.
I thought
You
the
know
shadow-
I like the
yeah.
puppets.
Yeah, the whoa.
Gemini Croquet.
Did he sleep in those boots? I think he slept in those boots. When did he get the tank top on?
He's Bruce Willis. He can just
He could just will it into
happened.
existence.
he Willises it.
Oh.
I love this idea. I'm calling it. He came up with that when he was like 17. And he was like, this is the best part. This is not leaving the script.
Why is his tank top like collar up so high?
Also, why is it bright orange? He looks like he's wearing a Halloween outfit.
This is the fashion of the future, okay, guys?
This is that 70s element.
You might as well get with the orange tank tops right now, or you will get dusted by society. Dusted by society.
Did Bruce Willis have to dye his hair for this?
It looks like it.
I'm not sure.
What little hair he has.
I
He's not blonde.
I don't I don't know.
Nope.
I don't really know. Or is he?
Oh, it's a backless tank top. It has straps in the
He looks like Jackie
It's
Chan.
He looks like he's trying to be Jackie Chan.
I don't know what
You're right. Jackie
talking
Chan
about
could
at all.
pull off the orange tank top.
It's not tight enough.
There's this picture of Jackie Chan in a really tight tank top, and he has like a funky bowl cut. It's
What is going on?
I don't
Who
know.
is the Sonority Man?
I made the mistake of talking about Candyman just about 2
Yeah.
minutes ago, and I forgot what movie I was watching.
I was trying to tell
He
you.
has fuzzy dice.
He does. Fuzzy
Yeah.
dice exist 500 years in the future.
Don't.
I'm not.
I'm getting there. Stop reading it
I'm
like
just-
right before I say it.
The fuzzy dice.
I'm
You're like
reading.
ruining it.
How am I ruining
Don't
it?
look
The hero is a taxi driver because, and you know this, Caroline,
Yeah.
because Luc Besson's father worked as a taxi driver to pay for Luc to go to art school.
Oh, that's cute.
He actually has a taxi in most of his
This
films,
is just
starring his
Coruscant.
father. I was like mid
I'm sorry.
mid trivia, and she's like,
Sorry.
"That's cool." Wow, Coruscant!
Sorry.
Thanks.
You asked for me to be here.
I know, but like you didn't even let me
I'm
finish.
sorry. I can only hear out of one ear. Bless you.
In this podcast, we cut each other off every 2 seconds for a worse joke or a lamer comment.
Exactly.
The Mondo Shawan? He came up with that when he was 16, surely.
Yeah, that was like.
Mondo Shawan sounds like something I would come up with.
Yeah, that
to,
was
like-
part of the treatment
Yeah.
you wrote, definitely.
I'll be silent the rest of the podcast if you want.
What is this? That's why it looks like a dick. That makes sense. He's sperminating.
Ew.
What?
He said creation life. I don't know. I'm not paying.
Do you like
Too
become
much
more
attention.
obscene after 8 o'clock? What
Yes,
happened?
She does.
Good. I'll make sure to have a stack of monsters just for when you come over. Just so we could get
This is
that.
why I said I didn't want
Just
to
get
get
that
her one.
podcast juice. No, it's great. No, it's great.
Well, big guys are back.
Is that his tribute to Marty Feldman? Is it Marty or Morty?
It's Marty. Yeah,
That's
it's
what
Marty
I thought.
Feldman. That's a mean thing to say, but
It's
okay.
Did he have a real hunchback?
No,
I was
you
just
make it sound like
young
you did.
Frankenstein.
He didn't. He was just ugly. That was it.
Well,
that
I
was all.
wasn't saying he looked like. I'm just saying, like in Young Frankenstein,
Yeah,
he had
yeah.
the hunchback. Marty Feldman.
No, he didn't have the hunch.
If you're up in heaven or being gnawed on by dogs in hell, either way, I'm sorry.
I think I saw a green screen in the back of one of those pods.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Great editing, Luke.
Maybe it's just a
Yeah, it
light
might
back
just
there.
be the lime tint.
Weird art choice.
Yeah.
but okay.
Big ears.
You know, Marty Feldman was actually, despite what you think, he was actually quite a ladies' man.
No way.
Yeah, girls were crazy about him, and they would like crowd him and stuff. And
I would too. I mean,
according to Gene Wilder, he was like, I mean, he had like a different girl in his hotel room every night. He was wild.
good for Marty.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you're ugly, like just horribly ugly, strange looking,
Starring
Man.
Young Frankenstein.
then star in movies, and it doesn't matter.
like
You'll get all kinds of ladies.
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of. I mean,
He's
You will not. You sing Steve Buscemi's praises
he's
all the
not
time.
as.
because I genuinely believe he is beautiful.
You know, I actually looked up the pronunciation of his name.
is it
I'm trying to say
Buscemi? Or Buscemi?
It's Buscemi.
That's
yeah.
weird
That's
as fuck.
that's the way that's the way he chooses to say
Well-
it, but he says it doesn't matter because
well, good, because I'm saying
his-
Buscemi.
his ancestry is Italian, so it would be Buscemi.
Well, Italian
so that
people
means
are
like
disturbing.
you are
to
right
me.
to a certain extent actually.
Wait, so I'm saying the Italian way?
So you're saying it, yeah, like super right.
Okay, well, I'm
But-
saying it Buscemi from now on because I want to be as far separate from the Italians as possible. Who's he?
Okay, I just say Buscemi because that's what he says.
Steve Buscemi.
like
You're the only person on the planet to respect Steve's wishes like that.
yeah, I know.
He's gonna find this podcast and come shake your hand.
A tear falls from his eye.
Is that a metal
listen.
cockroach?
It's a hand or something. Well, that's the
Okay,
worst
Lobot.
haircut. That's the worst haircut I've ever seen.
I mean, he's dedicated to the role.
I want him to turn his head again. Oh,
Are you sure?
never mind.
I don't want him to turn his head again.
Wait, what's that thing?
It's a hand. If you'd paid attention to the beginning of the movie, you'd know.
Cellular hygiene.
I'm so
Gay.
Would there be a better word? I don't understand.
Why cat food? Why not dog food? I think I could write
Cats
this
are
script
pickier.
better.
You could get your dead body refused by a lesser animal.
I guess.
You know, like dogs will just go for it. They won't even sniff at first.
This guy wants to be sniffed.
I'm sorry.
What? Is that the fifth element?
A skeleton?
Please
No.
stop asking, for the love of...
Why is he, like... Why does he have a bald stripe?
It's because it's
Are they ever
sci-fi.
gonna go into that?
Because he's got, like, electronics in his head.
Weird.
So he's Lobot.
That's the...
Kinda, but
Big
Lobot
government.
I think Lobot could remove that thing. I think.
I thought Lobot's thing was, like, attached.
Maybe it
I
is.
thought it was
I don't
attached
know.
to his ears.
I just, like, invented that in my head that it was stuck to his head, so don't ask me.
I mean, it's possible.
It could be, but half of the Star
I don't
Wars
think it
facts I'm
matters.
certain of I just made up. Like,
I mean,
I say it confidently,
Yeah.
but I have no idea whatsoever.
that's pretty much being a Star Wars fan for you. You make shit up. And then you complain at each other about it.
It's really sweet.
I know.
Oh, it's a woman?
Psych.
Whoa. Calm down, bald stripe. You have no chance.
Yeah, no. He's actually,
If she's so perfect, why did her hair come out orange and why does she have bangs?
what's wrong with either of those things?
She's technically a ginger, which is gross. And she has bangs, which is gross, but good for Mila Jovovich.
You're just jealous.
Jealous of Carrot Top?
Yes.
Not at all.
Yeah, you are. I know it. I'm pretty sure the scientist was just being a nerd, by the way. I think in later scenes, you see that he's, like, purely interested in her agility and stuff like that.
Oh, sure.
I mean,
I believe it. Okay.
I think there are certain things about her he appreciates, yes, but I don't think he was trying to be a creep.
Why is she moving like Gollum?
Because she didn't know how to walk, dude.
She can't walk in the tube.
Who is she?
If you were paying attention, you know. I don't know.
She's no one yet.
That is an
It's science
atrocious
fiction.
haircut.
Don't think very hard about it, Caroline.
I don't think very hard about much.
I know.
Like phonics? Oh, yeah, like phonics. I'm dumb.
That is a terrible hair color.
Well, now I think it's cool.
Her roots are blonde, so did they do that to her?
Yes.
They picked it out.
That is so
Bald
wrong.
Stripe was like, mm-mm.
It's like my own version of The Sims.
I'm gonna go for mac and cheese orange.
How do you make mac and cheese? I think you're doing it wrong.
Well, that's actually, if you look up the
Powdered
Crayola
no
Crayon
milk.
color mac and cheese, it is exactly that.
I'll take your word for it.
You
You sound
should.
very experienced.
I'm an expert in crayon coloring.
That does look exactly like it. She's right.
Ugh, she's half lizard?
That's like a lion.
Is she the fifth element? You never know.
I said please stop asking.
Is she like
That Steadicam was
bald
like
then?
Drunken Simulator.
That That'd be the
Whoa.
most uncomfortable outfit to run in.
That kind of looks fun.
Yeah, that was like foil walls.
Yeah, that would be fun to run through, wouldn't it?
Yeah, like, that looked like an Austin Powers room, though, I will say that. Like,
Yeah. I love gold!
Those bangs.
I had a friend who did this cosplay once, and I was like, why are you doing thirst traps now? You never done thirst traps before. And she's like, no, it's just a cosplay. And I'm like, girl, you're wearing white strips of cloth. This is a thirst trap.
wait, is she this naked the whole movie?
Calm down. Don't act
You
so
hoping?
excited.
I'm not acting
Caroline.
excited. That just seems cold. Like,
She has beautiful eyes, though.
yeah.
Yeah.
She must be
It's true.
freezing. That would be so windy. I mean, I guess she is physically perfect. I don't know if she gets cold. That might...
A lot of these vehicles are CG. Not all of them, but it's like the second I start talking, you start looking at the thing. The New York City miniature, if you didn't notice, it was New York City, because of course you didn't, you're so stupid. And it took about 9 months to build, and it was 20 feet tall and 80 feet long. So, it's technically more of a bigature, you know.
Uh-huh.
I think they actually do use that term.
Bigature, really?
Bigature, yeah. So she's like gotta be on like a blue screen set or something.
What's the difference between a blue screen and a green screen?
Well, one is blue and one is green.
Oh, wow. Thanks for that.
Like, and I'm gonna use another tie-in here. Like the Muppets, they usually use blue screens because a lot of their characters are green and very similar.
So Kermit would just fade right
Yeah,
in.
he would fade right in.
So it just matters
So, yeah,
on the
it-
amount of green you use?
Yeah, it just depends on what you're shooting, and green is usually better because it's such an unused color. Like the shade they use, there's a specific shade that's
What's
just
it
never
called?
used. I don't know.
Movie green.
But a lot of older movies like this usually favored the blue. I don't know why. I think it had something to do with shooting on film. It was different.
It's cool and fun.
I mean, blue is definitely less annoying. Like, in Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland, it's 100% green screen. There are no sets in the movie when she's in Wonderland, and the actress had to wear sunglasses on set because, you know, looking at a green screen for a 10-hour shooting day would start to hurt their eyes. So blue would be better in that case.
For those with weak eyes.
All right, you know what? I'm going to sit you down in front of a green screen for 10 hours, and you can see how you feel about that. We'll test how good your
I'll feel
eyesight
good.
is.
I can survive Jason Voorhees. I can survive that.
See, the audience doesn't understand your reference
Oh,
there.
yeah. I would like to reference to my skills in many things, such as surviving Friday the 13th. Kevin Bacon couldn't do it, but I could. Easily.
So, suck it, Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. What language is she supposed to be speaking?
It's called the divine language.
Stupid as fuck.
I'm going to talk about it, but not for another 10 minutes.
Can you skip ahead so I'm more interested in that?
No. Because then I won't have a fact for like 20 minutes. I just mess up the whole...
Police. It's the weakest
Rihanna.
siren. Woo-woo.
Could you get him to get that? Thanks.
RoboCop.
Boss. Actually, I think...
Why is he saying sorry? She just destroyed his car.
Because she's beautiful. I don't know.
Because she's in toilet paper strap clothes.
I'd apologize, too. If I was walking around like that, I'd be like, I'm sorry about this, but I was just born, and this is what they put me in. So embarrassing. But
He was apologizing to her. Ooh, brutal.
If Bruce Willis just let me get arrested, I would be so hurt. I would be so hurt.
Not you, Bruce.
I thought you were better than that, John McClane.
You killed him like that. It's your villain origin story.
It's just Megamind, isn't it? The Incredibles, I'm sorry.
I don't remember. Did Bruce Willis let somebody get arrested in The Incredibles?
No, it's...
Yes! Yes, you're remembering that correctly.
Mr. Incredible was mean to the kid who later became Syndrome. You need to watch The Incredibles again.
Oh,
Clearly.
now I know what you're talking about.
I don't know why
That's
Megamind was the first movie that came
Because he was in jail.
I mean, it's a similar
yeah,
idea,
that's-
actually, yeah.
I think I'd be Megamind if I could.
I believe that. It's a realistic future.
I wonder who this movie was sponsored by. Wendy's.
Wendy's.
Like, he's so dumb. If I had a flying car, I wouldn't be like, I'm gonna set this on the side, just watch it plop out the window. Yep, because that happens.
I have not seen a good movie with, like, flying cars recently, so I appreciate this greatly.
You're welcome. I'm happy to fill the hole in your heart that is flying car.
Yeah, I love flying cars.
Yeah.
I would just not get my license if I was in a city where flying cars were a thing. But
you could buy a
True.
flying car if you
I
had a
could
license.
watch them go by, and that's all I really want.
Sit there and watch the cars go by.
No, see, I would get my license, because then I'd be on the bottom running around under everyone and being a lot faster.
That's actually
You're stuck in
smart.
air traffic, and I'm, like, speeding around.
I don't understand why
hitting
people don't
pedestrians.
just, like, dive under each other.
Plot.
Laws.
Yeah, there's laws. I mean, when you've got these guys being allowed to, like, blow your butt out of the sky, you would probably obey the traffic laws. Because you're typically not going to escape in a taxi.
We're McDonald's.
Nice.
Why
You've
would they
been
just have, like-
served.
Oh. I don't think that's as cool as you think it sounds. That's a big-ass taxi. Look at that.
Yeah, flying cars are kind of boats, aren't they?
Yeah, I was just like, that's just like, what's it called? Those big boats that rich people get?
Yachts?
Not a yacht. It's like lower rich people.
What?
That, what's it called? I can't think of it. but
Paddle boat?
no, that's like poor people, Lily. That's us. That's the kind of boat we could afford.
We couldn't even afford that. What are you talking about?
I can't imagine the paddle boat market is.
Flooded.
Yeah. Haha.
I didn't even mean to do that.
See, that's where you would be flying.
Yeah.
Is the fog bank.
I would be in the fog bank hitting pedestrians.
They wouldn't be able to catch you. It's too dark.
Getting hit by a flying car would be horrifying, though. But you would go so quick. Like,
Yeah, that's
you would just
true.
get squished. You would spatter everywhere.
I feel like things hanging off your rear view mirror would be really bad in a flying car.
Yeah.
It would be like hitting you in the face when you, like, bank to make a turn.
I mean, it depends how long I think if you kept it small.
Like, his fuzzy dice is okay, but the guys with the glow sticks, that would be bad.
Oh, yeah. Who keeps glow sticks on there?
The police dudes.
Yeah, the police guys did,
I
or
did
whatever
not
that
even
was,
notice.
I don't know.
His tank top and her hair match. I bet that's why they're so attracted to each
That's
other.
what makes it true love.
Yeah.
Fluorescent orange bringing people together.
Vito Cornelius
That-
is the most unintimidating priest name.
It sounds like a pizza place name.
You're right, it does. What?
Like, if somebody was like, who are you running from? And I said, Vito! They would be like, that's so, like, that's nothing to be
Wait,
afraid of.
Isn't the Godfather's name Vito? Like Marlon Brando's character?
Wait, what?
Isn't he Vito Corleone?
Yeah, but he's Marlon Brando, so it's way scarier.
Okay.
If that priest was Marlon Brando, I would be like, okay, that's scary. But this is just like some bald old creepy guy.
It makes me wanna-
between yogurt and benzo, or not benzo.
It makes me want to see it, like swapped.
He said it again, Jaeden.
You know?
Did he just die?
Like, I want to see Ian Holm as the Godfather and Marlon Brando as a priest. They're both dead, though, so
Wait,
kind of hard to do that.
you want to see the priest guy as the guy in The Godfather?
Yes. I think that would be funny.
There you go.
Do you have your divine language fact yet?
It's like 30 more seconds. Calm down.
Yeah,
Wait.
her boobs are out. How'd you not notice?
What has that guy been in?
Immature. Oh, he's, Bilbo.
That I knew it. I knew it.
And, Alien. He's the android.
He's the
in Alien.
android.
Yeah.
I just watched that for the first time like 2 days ago.
That's pretty cool.
It was pretty good. It was spooky.
Since you asked, Caroline, the divine language had to be tweaked. Don't read it while I'm saying it. Tweaked a bit because Mila Jovovich is already fluent in 4 languages and obviously had troubles learning a fifth. That doesn't exist
The fifth one.
and doesn't have very good structure because it was written by someone who's not a
She's-
linguist.
Intellectual carrot top.
And I have the list of languages if you want to know,
Sure.
but if you don't, leave
No,
me alone.
I'm
Okay.
interested.
Okay. English, Russian, French, and Serbian.
Wow.
Bada bing, bada boom.
I think she actually came up with quite a bit of language too.
Really?
Because I think
Corbin with a K.
'cause, like,
He just became so much less hot. I'm Corbin with a K. That was a terrible
Corbin
impression.
Dallas.
but-
Why did
Dallas?
Yeah, you're not here?
that was the best Bruce Willis impression ever.
Why do you have a British accent?
You know,
when you did?
it reminds me of Dune, where they've all got the interesting names, and then there's Duncan, Idaho. And I saw that movie in theaters, and that is the character name that they say the most. They keep
That's
bringing it up, and we're like, we get it, you have a dumbass name,
That's
Duncan,
literally
Idaho.
exactly like Johnny Utah from Point Break.
Yes,
Like,
yes,
that's just
absolutely.
a Keanu Reeves name.
Oh my goodness.
Your name's Lee.
And he delivers it so seriously because he's like a cop or whatever. And he's like, Johnny Utah. And it's like,
Yeah.
this is so stupid.
You want me to surf?
See, that one was good. Also,
We should
Kelly,
have
you
done
missed her
Point
name,
Break.
Lilu.
Lilu?
Oh my God.
Lilu.
No, it's Carrot Top. She doesn't look anything like Carrot Top. though.
No, she doesn't.
But she's the she's like orange, but he's not even that orange.
Nah.
I know.
Shame.
And she's not as retarded.
Yeah. I can't think of any other red-haired celebrities though.
I'm going to get flack if he actually does have some sort of mental problem. I don't know if he does. He just acts like he
No.
does. I'm loving this backless tank top.
I know, I want one.
It's awesome.
I still haven't seen like the back of it. I've been
It's also
missing it every time.
It's also slightly.
I mean, is that
see-through.
going to become a masculine thing?
Please,
Will I be able
we
to,
should bring
like,
that-
a decade from now, am I going to be able to wear it without being called gay?
If you wear a backless tank top, I will still call you gay 10 years in the future.
No, you
I
won't,
will
Caroline.
find you.
I know you can have a spidey sense about it.
I'll just start
Gonna be like,
tingling.
oh gosh, he put it on. Or you'll see it in
Put
like,
on that
or you see it in
goddamn
like,
tank top. I'll just laugh.
you'll see it in a picture, and you'll just hunt me down. I'll just be walking down the street, going about
And
my
you'll
day,
hear,
and you'll be like,
Also, his shirt is slightly see-through, too. So it is a,
Oh, good for
it's
you.
a mesh backless orange tank top.
It really ages him.
It does. I'm bummed.
It's the future. It's the future.
He's just playing like Die Hard Taxi Driver Space tank top.
He's still in New York.
Actually,
he's a New York guy. So.
Die Hard Taxi Driver Spaceman was the working title of the film.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was that your next trivia fact?
It actually was. Thank you for reeling that in.
What other movies has this director done?
The Professional.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. And he's done that Scarlett Johansson movie, Lucy. That was kind of weird. It was about monkeys.
I love a good monkey movie.
I know, you do. And then, of course, we
Summer of the Monkeys.
I remember
that one
that
monkey
one.
movie with Brad Pitt.
How can you
What?
say Lulu?
I think
with a straight
Anthony
face?
Hopkins was in it, but I could be totally wrong on that. It was called
I would
like,
marry a girl named Lulu. Because it would be too funny.
This is why you're
Good.
gay.
What? I said girl.
Oh, look, you're there.
I don't think that. I think that was Bruce Lee.
Oh,
so.
I'm sorry. He also wore mesh shirts, I thought. I can't remember. Daddy made me watch, like, one karate movie, and that was it.
Agreed.
Is that her with her hair washed?
Man, this is me. Saturday night, let me tell you.
You should grow your hair out and get bangs.
And
Diet orange.
yeah.
Start calling yourself Lulu. Wearing little like tape clothes.
I'll get some like green contacts to scare everyone.
If you do, I will never speak
Hey
to you
everybody,
again.
I'm
If you
Lilo.
do-
Let me tell you about it.
I'll dress up
Hey.
like that priest guy.
Call you perfect every 2 seconds.
Well, that could be the outfits for our cult.
Yeah, actually, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I think your outfit would really reel the people in.
Yeah, like I could whip off the robe and I've got the tank top underneath, and they'll be like, "Oh."
Oh, he has a soul patch. He's definitely evil.
I did not expect that mustache
Isn't
or that soul patch.
He looks like Pitbull and Howie Mandel.
He looks like if Pitbull turned emo in 2005.
He has a worse haircut than.
Was
than
this
Bald
Kaneko
Straight.
Yamaka?
Yes.
That is him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Steve Oyamaka guy.
Kaneko Yamaka. Does this mean that there's like space Jews?
I mean, they're a space religion of some kind. This is a priest.
Surely it's Judeo something. Judeo space?
Judeo space.
Judeo Pluto.
Judeo Jokovic? How do you say her last name?
Judeo.
Vakovich?
Sorry, I
What the
was
fuck is
I
that?
was
You said
distracted.
perfect, like
I was
10
distracted.
times.
You
Oh.
can't ask me questions.
Was she
while-
changing?
Yeah.
Yes. They said she's
You
perfect.
whore. Is it?
Sorry.
They said
Anyway,
she's
what did you ask me?
How do you say her last name?
Jovovich.
Jovovich. I was off. That guy.
Oh no, he has a southern accent too.
He looks like Michael Rooker from a different universe in a weird way. What?
Oh, I hate this guy.
That was
Stand a little
Wait.
taller.
I was looking for that joke. I was like, it's there. I know it is. Oh my goodness. That was cool.
Man, it's a terrible haircut. I can't even think of
I don't get the plastic part on the other side.
I can't even think of jokes
Yeah,
because his
he asked
look
what that
is-
was, and they told him, "Don't worry about it." And I saw.
Do you think it gets sweaty under there?
for
Oh.
sure there's definitely
Oh yeah,
condensation.
and
Who
you
is
know
that
with
guy? Is he important?
with how. Yes,
think he's
this
the
is Gary
villain.
Oldman,
That's what I thought, but I couldn't tell with the weird plastic
Yeah.
part.
and you know how hard he acts. He's definitely sweating under that thing.
Oh yeah, I can sense the condensation.
Yeah, I think they dabbed him off in between takes.
He takes it off and it goes.
Wouldn't you want that job? dabbing off Gary Oldman between takes.
My dream. Especially with that soul patch. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at that.
Ugh.
Maybe on the side, you... It threw me off. Ice Cube. LOL.
Do you remember the aliens in the attic movie?
Yeah.
They look like the aliens in the aliens
Oh
in the
my
attic.
goodness. Why?
They
Why
look
do you...
just like them.
Why do you drag up that stupid thing? Oh my gosh.
It looks just like it.
Anytime I see Gary Oldman in that plastic helmet thing, You Sexy Thing by Hot Chocolate begins to play in my head.
Oh, stop.
Like intro music. He should be the main character of this movie, not Bruce Willis. What were you saying, Jaeden?
Nah.
He's just gonna give up.
Forget about it. I don't even remember.
What is that orange thing she's wearing?
Suspenders.
That looks
Yeah.
uncomfortable too.
They're future suspenders.
Yeah, they're orange and they're
No,
cool.
they're like kind of rubbery, I think.
Do you have
It would-
Lego
probably wouldn't be
Hogwarts? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Cheese.
I got a whole...
She
If you look
does.
on the other side of the couch, there's a bunch of unopened ones.
suspenders.
It's going to be like a whole display when I'm done.
That's amazing. Is that Christoph Waltz?
Yes, yes it is. For those of you at home, ladies and gentlemen, I have a framed photo of Christoph Waltz eating a burger. As
That's
all
amazing.
people should.
I hate his accent so much.
I think I should go into interior design, don't you?
As long as Legos are involved, I think it'd do well.
Wait, so what's Gary Oldman supposed to do besides wear the pinstripe vest and
He's
the
stealing-
weirdly shiny shirt? He looks like
I love
Neil
that.
Diamond, but
That's Gary
worse.
Yes.
Apparently so.
I love that.
Look at that cartoon man.
I'm sorry.
I
You have
do-
to work harder to convince
Who's
me
he
of that.
supposed to be?
Rihanna starts talking and she
Villain.
wasn't even paying attention.
I do love his outfit.
He's an arms dealer, obviously.
Sick as fuck. If I were an arms dealer, I would look just like him.
though. You'd be the most
I
conspicuous
I
arms
could set
dealer.
you up. No, I think people would be uncomfortable by her. They would ignore her.
Yeah, they would be like, why the fuck is she wearing a piece of plastic on her head? And I would be like, it's for the condensation.
They would be like, what the hell does that mean?
And I would be like, no further explanation
Oh
necessary.
my gosh, it is Gary Oldman.
What are his ears that pointy in real life?
He just had him covered up with long hair. And
Is he supposed to be the bad guy?
Mr. Bean.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was really Mr. Bean, and I got so excited, but it's just
No,
Kanika
no.
Yamaka.
You know, Gary Oldman didn't read the script when he agreed to.
That makes a
Because
whole
he
lot
was
of fucking
in-
sense.
Because, you know, he was in... he was, you know, he was also in The Professional, and so he was friends with Luc Besson.
So he
at that
trusted
point.
him, and
Yeah.
then Luc Besson did him as dirty as he could.
Yeah,
made
he
it worse.
agreed because they were friends, he signed the contract, and then he walked in and saw the outfit, and he was like, shit.
He sold away
Probably.
his soul
I don't
patch.
know. I think he had fun playing the character.
Jean-Baptiste Emanuel Zorg. What kind of fucking name is that?
That's a great name.
They're
That's a
related?
strong name.
No,
Oh,
he's
no.
a priest. Have you not
How
been
are
paying
they being
attention?
related?
The
I
best-
thought that was the big reveal.
It's his son!
Has it really been 15 minutes already?
Yeah, you guys talk too
Unreal.
much.
Oh, sorry, I'll try and enjoy this. I am enjoying it.
Screw
though.
you, don't
No,
enjoy it.
this movie is great.
No, it is. It is. I like it. It's really fun.
It's really good.
It's colorful and it's...
You haven't listened
Orange.
to
See, that's great. I can't get enough of this. I think
I
I
love-
will go home and watch this again.
I love the art design. I'm telling you, you know, that was the
She
thing,
looks
thing
like
with Valerian. It was
a
well designed,
Muppet.
but it was just bad story.
Yeah.
But this has a good story, so it works. I mean, that outfit. so,
Alright, he's doing his villain monologue involving an inanimate object. We need to be quiet.
alright, I'm sorry. Jeez.
They have Roombas in the future?
They also have
No
McDonald,
shit.
so yeah.
We have Roombas. They exist.
I don't know why I said that. As if Roombas aren't real.
I bet you're real glad you invited us out here, huh, Jaden?
That rock star
Dude,
fucked me up.
It was worth it for that comment alone. Oh my gosh. Holy shit.
The fruit here is Gary Oldman.
Got him.
Do you think my future employer will find this somehow and I'll get fired for that comment?
Yeah.
They'll be like, Caroline, you can't call Gary Oldman a fruit even if he has a soul patch.
You're gonna get canceled. You're gonna become a famous celebrity, and they're gonna be like, "We found this obscure recording."
And then I'll show them all the Fifth Element and they'll be like, valid. And I'll get my career back.
You'll meet Gary Oldman and he'll just slap you across the face.
Is he dying?
Yeah, he's choking.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Or at least in the moment. No, it's creepy.
Does that elephant have fingers? Am I crazy? It has fingers.
Okay, it's
Kind
creepier
of,
now
yeah.
that they get a second look.
Oh, it's still cute in its own way.
Why is this priest kind of evil?
He's enterprising.
He's an entrepreneur. What religion is this priest?
I don't know, but at least his religion doesn't look as dumb as these guys with their plastic helmets.
That's true.
They got
I
plastic
didn't. The
hats,
plastic goes up under his hair. Like, that is so weird.
too. Okay, I like him.
I'm with Zorg.
They were wearing
Oh my
leather
goodness.
booty shorts.
I've seen this several times, and I've never noticed the leather shorts.
No, they were leather Spanx.
Oh my
They were wearing
gosh.
Spanx as part of their uniform and plastic bowls on their heads.
I love that he made this when he was
I
16
think
and he
the
still
costume
went on
designer
with
was
it.
off his rocker. Yeah, he thought
He
of this,
was
and
like,
he was
no,
like,
this is good.
yeah, this'll work. Definitely.
Anytime I see those guys, I just think of the assholes in Spaceballs.
It's the Warwick
They're
Davis
all
cam.
assholes, sir. What?
I made an offensive joke, and you guys missed it.
Well, I was making Spaceballs references, so I was probably
That's fair. It's fair.
the Mondo show.
Whoever the audience was listening to, they still got some out of it. It doesn't matter.
Who are the Mondo Shawan?
They're the iron dudes. The
Oh.
aliens in the big suits.
I thought they were the Feldmans. Haha. Young Frankenstein jokes. Bringing it back.
They're gonna be.
Yeah, Cloris
be-
Leachman.
It's gonna be like one person who listens to this who gets it.
Nice. Yeah, that was a stupid idea. Who wouldn't hit a cockroach? He was like, oh, I'm just going to let that live.
I've seen that man before.
Okay, so this has got to be the coolest thing about the future. I would love this. A flying Japanese buffet just flies up to my window whenever I want it. That is so awesome.
Amazing.
That would just be the coolest thing ever.
But
just
that would
chat
be
with someone.
terrible. Like, what if you get murdered on your buffet thing? Like, some guy just goes crazy and reaches over and stabs you. Like, it feels like there's not enough distance.
Maybe, but they seem to have a rapport with each other.
Yeah. I mean, it's Bruce Willis. He has fun with everyone.
That's true.
I don't think he has enemies.
Yeah. Because
Except
he doesn't
maybe
let people go to jail.
Hans
Demi
Gruber.
Moore.
Well, screw her. Who cares?
Even him and Hans Gruber were like... They had a light banter between them.
Yeah.
And a lot of guns.
They were just a little bit turned on.
They had a little bit of chemistry.
No.
too much Wattpad. It
I
you know,
think we
burns
could
through
all
your brain.
tell that he secretly wanted to go gay for Hans.
I'm sorry, you read Hans Gruber ex John
Yeah,
McClane
absolutely,
fan
all the
fics in
time.
your
Are
free
you
time?
kidding me? That's where it's at.
It's
I
a
want-
pirate ship?
I want the boat.
Even cooler.
I want this
Oh
flying
my
boat.
gosh, I want that
That's so
to
sick.
exist.
See, if I got fired by my weird space taxi company, I'd just get one of those flying food boats. That sounds like a fun job.
What is this talking?
When does the economy get good enough to have this future? I want this now. I'm going to be so jealous. I'm going to be up in heaven seeing my grandkids and great-grandkids enjoying
Wearing
this.
orange tank tops
And I'm going to be
being
like, son
sexy.
of, I didn't get to do this. It's important.
She has the most grating voice I've ever heard. I thought she was speaking in a different language.
I think that's why they chose her.
Is this supposed to be his ex-wife?
No,
Oh,
it's
it
his
is
mo-
backless.
No, it's his mother.
That's his mom?
Yeah, that's his mom, dude.
Why is she evil?
Oh, I'm like...
Oh, who's the
I
lesbian in the
overshot.
back? What?
I overshot a fact. Damn. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it grates on my brain for you to read it every time.
What? Sorry.
By a strange coincidence, all of the main cast members, Bruce Willis, Mila Jovovich, Chris Tucker, and Gary Oldman, are all left-handed.
Huh.
How did you find that out?
Very carefully. But I
Did
mean,
you
what are the
ask them?
what are the chances of that?
I thought
Yes,
maybe he
I do a
handpicked
lot
them.
of investigative journalism for this podcast. I interview celebrities.
She got Princess Leia buns.
I don't think Bruce Willis gets up
I
to
called
much.
up Gary Oldman. I was like, "Are you right-handed?" Because let me tell you, everybody else is left-handed. It would be really crazy if no kidding.
He was like, you won't fucking believe this, Jaeden.
Yeah, we're on first name basis. I'm like, Gary, I would not. Gary. I always forget that would be the reality, you know? Because he's such a great actor and so... I don't know, such a serious actor, you know? Like, it's like Oscar winner Gary Oldman, but... If you saw him, you'd be like, what up, Gary?
Yeah.
You know, like, it just sort of loses its touch a little bit.
Yeah, like, it's much more intimidating when he's Gary Oldman, but when
Yeah.
he's just Gary,
When
you're
it's
like,
just old
he's-
Gary, it's like, okay.
She looks like...
She's going to be his wife in a fake thing.
Yeah.
Pardon?
He just said she'll accompany you as your wife with those big
That
Princess Leia.
one?
With those big Princess
They
Leia.
couldn't have chosen less of a... Never mind. I won't continue on with that.
With those big
I don't want to
Princess
get
Leia
fired
buns.
from my future employer.
I don't
You're
think
not
they're going to
getting
listen to
paid.
this.
Okay. They couldn't have gone for somebody less butch.
There's not a lot of people with the attention span to go, oh yeah, I'm going to watch that. I won't enjoy The Fifth Element. I'm going to choose to listen to a bunch of dumb kids talk during it. That's what I'll do.
I don't know. I think it could get a lot of traction. I believe in the Cloris Leachman album.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm glad that you believe in it. We'll see. I don't know.
I have faith.
I don't think we're going to call it that, though. Sorry. We can call it that, like, canonically.
Is
if
that
we
a
want.
dumbwaiter? Just... What is it? He put them
It's
in
a
the floor?
fridge.
It's the future. Oh, I think it's like a shower now, is what it is. But can the person below him, like, not use their fridge now? Or do they get to use the fridge? And they're like, oh, finally.
I need to share a
I have
fridge.
no idea how, like, the logistics of his apartment work. It's like Jerry Seinfeld's apartment. Like, it can't physically fit
Yeah.
into that hallway, but
Yeah.
it does. He's living in... It's why it's in New York. This is just...
Because they
Maybe
have...
this is Jerry Seinfeld's apartment in the future. I've cracked it, guys.
Oh,
Space
you figured it
Seinfeld.
out.
New theory.
This is Space Seinfeld.
He's George.
Yeah, yeah. it's- We got George,
What
we got
is she
Seinfeld, we got,
Who's Kramer?
Orange chick.
Obviously.
No, Kramer's the guy down the hall that was wearing the thing on his head.
Which one?
You know, the one with a gun.
RoboCop is back.
He's got a hot redhead in his shower now. But hey, he's
Why
Bruce
is he
Willis.
just locking people into boxes in his room?
That's what
He's
he
gotta
does.
hide him.
He does that in his free time.
I wish I had that much free space that I could just hide 4 people.
Ew.
Corbin Dallas.
Is he wearing a mesh front shirt?
Who is that?
He is.
Oh, wait, that guy? Did Kramer just die?
Yep.
No, he's not dead. He's
Oh no,
in a
he's
body
still
bag,
alive in
though.
there. They put him alive in a body bag. That's
That
future.
guy wouldn't be Kramer. He would be Newman.
True. True. He's just got one on
Kramer.
Newman.
Kramer would be an arms dealer with a piece of plastic on his head in the future.
True. It's to like keep the government out or something.
He would be Jean-Baptiste Emanuel Zorg Kramer.
How do you remember that old
Because it's
name?
really
I'm
funny.
impressed, actually.
Yeah. You're the only one who's ever
No.
remembered that.
Jean-Baptiste Emanuel Zorg Cosmo Kramer. That's Kramer's first name. You wouldn't know that, though, because you don't watch Seinfeld.
I haven't.
Looks like you. Oh.
No, it looks like the aliens from Aliens in the Attic. We already established this.
Do you remember Mars Needs Moms?
I think I remember being very upset
Why
by
are
that
you guys
movie.
bringing up like the dumbest kids movies with aliens ever while we're watching a good sci-fi? Could you like
Because...
just enjoy soaking wet Mila Jovovich, please?
Sorry, I'm not a lesbian.
Oh, really? Oh, sorry. I misread that.
I'm leaving your podcast.
I'm kidding. I'm
We're
kidding.
done here.
You just walked in that. I would have said that to literally anyone who had walked into it. In fact, I think I did it to Lily yesterday.
No, I thought your
No,
brother.
I think we were still talking about Caroline.
What?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I'm quitting
Somebody-
the podcast.
Somebody definitely got called a lesbian yesterday.
The second and last appearance.
No, that's you, Lily.
Shut up.
Ow!
How did he plastic wrap him that fast?
Whoa,
Because
she's cold.
In the beginning, if you'd paid attention, the beds switch.
And they plastic wrap?
Yeah.
He looks like that guy from Spy Kids with the Floop's. No, Floop's assistant. He has a.
Minion?
Yeah, he looks like.
Yeah.
He has a name in real life.
It's just Minion.
No, like. I'm sure he's a serious actor who happened to do Spy Kids, much like.
John Minion?
Was it John Minion?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Corbin Dallas will now perform the rest of the movie.
Did they
Concussed.
die?
Yep.
No,
Wait,
that
what
guy
was his
blinked.
mission? What's with this funky ass music?
To get Lilu to a certain location without drawing attention.
That's it. Kanika Yanaka!
And this priest guy thinks that he can't do it,
Well,
so he knocks
this
him out.
priest guy has no faith in John McClane.
I know. He's being kind of a...
A prick, if you will.
yeah. That's not what I was going to say, but it works.
Is David Kanika
Got all that?
Kanika Yanaka?
Yes.
I don't think she got all that.
His
What is that
sleeves!
It's fine, though.
jacket?
He's buying into the Back to the Future 2 fashion. It's the future.
Why is everybody in the future a whore?
Dude.
Except
have
for Kanika
Have you
Yanaka.
seen the modern times, okay?
You know, actually...
This is
that's fair.
exactly where we're headed.
I think she just means, like, service people's uniforms don't have
Hooters.
boob
We have
window.
Hooters. Maybe
She's do
it'll
have
spread.
Hooters across the globe.
Like Idiocracy.
Maybe Earth is the Hooters planet now. Like the respectable humans, they all left. They're somewhere else.
No, the way the world is working out, it's
Earth
either
is
gonna,
Las Vegas, baby.
It's either gonna go Idiocracy or The Fifth Element. No in between. Either way, everybody will be a whore.
I'm really excited.
Oh, Mesh Shirt lived.
What do you think he's got in that pocket? That's great. She looked a little turned on by that.
You're a priest. Calm down, man.
He's a good priest.
I keep forgetting he's a priest and people call him father, and I'm like, what the fuck? He's related to everyone.
Priests are everyone's dads, Caroline.
So dumb. He's just like the guy from Alien. He's not a priest.
So you think whenever people see, like, Father Eversole, they're
I'm
meaning, like, Dad?
Well, no, because, like, he looks like a priest. Like, why does he have a balding patch strip?
Ugh. She's gonna get eaten.
Who's Tattoo Head?
Unclear?
I don't know.
I love that skirt she was wearing.
I know.
She looked like a Bratz doll.
Ugh.
She's an evil alien?
Whoa.
Be mature.
What?
Her skirt was completely
She's gawking at
see-through.
people's butts over there.
I'm not. Her skirt was
You
completely
call me the lesbian.
Her skirt was
I
completely
told her, I'm
see-through
pretty sure
and
I said
didn't
something to her
notice.
yesterday. I'm telling you. I call everyone a lesbian.
I only noticed when they zoomed directly in. Excuse me for being shocked.
Well, you don't have to bring it up. My gosh.
Punch you.
Look at all these Asian schoolgirls. Joke about that. There's got to be something there.
You
Something
joke about
Material,
Creepy,
quick.
probably.
That.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
joke about that.
I love Asian school. There he is.
There's Chris Rock. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's the other Chris.
Chris Tucker.
He's got that real Ghostbusters Egon hair.
Yeah. If he's future Egon, that's why this is set in New York.
Yeah.
This is descendant of Harold Ramis.
This is
I'm
the Ghostbusters uniforms
Oh, yeah.
now. Is it Dave Chappelle back there?
sure. I think Dave Chappelle would sooner die than do that.
Kind of looks a little bit like Dave Chappelle. Yeah, that guy on the left.
What's going on?
He's interviewing him. She says so.
This whole sequence reminds me of that Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio.
The inspiration for this character was he was supposed to be like an arrogant Michael Jackson.
He
So just regular Michael Jackson?
I mean, I don't know.
This isn't even like.
Ugh.
I mean, I guess the future is pretty gay if this
I
is
mean,
the
I
sexy
guess-
man stereotype.
What? I mean, charismatic predator fits Michael Jackson, so like, that's what he seems to be going for.
Yeah. So you're saying it's accusatory of Michael Jackson?
He has a loofah stuck to his head. Oof.
He pulled that straight out of the ocean and just stuck it on his head.
Chris Tucker said that he had to be dishonest with the costume designer, because he would walk in for these fittings and he'd be like, "Oh, you know, you look so fabulous. Oh my gosh, you look so good. Don't you love it?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, sure, bud."
I love full
Is Chris
cheetah
Tucker
print.
a heterosexual?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, when you read a script, you don't know what they're gonna look like. So he had signed on and everything. I think he chose to muscle through it. He's a trooper.
Yeah. Way to go, Chris Tucker. Here's to you. We're changing this officially to the Chris Tucker hour.
Forget Cloris
Yeah.
Leachman.
Goodbye, Cloris. Find your own podcast. This is Chris Tucker's now.
Stop.
I won't look at it. You just
Don't look at it!
I'm
Do I need to, like, have this on my
Candle's going up.
phone so you're, like, not looking?
well, I'll still look. I didn't read any of it.
Okay, good.
I didn't.
Good.
No
Because
spoilers.
nothing fun is happening on this screen.
Nothing funny.
But a little bit.
It's like a fun space New York vacation.
I don't know why it can't be a vacation just because there's danger involved.
Yeah, that makes it more fun.
Yeah, then it's just an adventure, which is a vacation in itself. I mean, have you ever had a vacation that was really 100% relaxing? Think about it.
No.
Yeah, exactly. It's always an adventure. Otherwise, you're just going to be stressed.
Vacations are just the least relaxing thing you can
Yeah,
go
I
on.
know.
Like, they're
Like,
just,
in a way, they really are.
stressful. Everybody's mad the whole week. Someone gets sick.
The passengers are just hearing moaning through the intercom.
Is this movie not set in space?
It's on Earth. It's just future.
No way.
Yeah, it
They
is.
said
Yeah, it
New
is set
York.
on Earth.
I can't believe that.
They said
There are
New
some
York.
shots of space, but yeah, it's not really a space movie, technically.
That seems like it. I think I'm going to believe in my heart that it is.
All right,
They're on
you do
Mars,
that.
yeah.
That's what you need.
At its core, it's a space movie. I talked to Luke about this. Just as
Call him up.
you and Gary are friends.
Ask him why. Never mind.
Is Ruby his last name?
I don't know. I think it's his first name.
Ruby.
I think it's like a stage name.
That'd be really funny if his mother looked at him and named him Ruby.
Ruby. I mean, if the future is gayer.
Yeah.
Is he not a human?
What?
I'd assume not with that loofah head. Crawled out of the ocean.
This is why it's a space movie.
The ocean is on Earth.
Same difference.
Earth is still in space, Lily.
But it's not like a space movie, Jaeden.
You just said space twice.
Do you want me to commentate or not? I can shut up the rest of the time.
I do. I
This
do want
is-
you to commentate so I can criticize you.
The funkiest soundtrack I've ever heard.
It is pretty great.
Eye twitch. When Gary Oldman's eye twitches, you know something's about to go down. It's a classic saying.
I say it all the time. It's one of those setups, you know?
Yeah.
Even if
Ooh.
Gary Oldman's not playing anyone in your movie, you get him to, like, just a quick shot of his eye twitch.
Yeah. And, like, real close in, too. Depending on how intense
Yeah.
the scene is.
That's how
Yeah.
the audience knows.
Yeah. It's called the Oldman scale, actually. It's a common film thing. I, as a cinephile, would know.
Yeah, if you go to any film class, you'll hear about it.
They start out with the Oldman twitch. It's
Yeah, it builds from there.
I thought the Star Destroyers blew up like an hour ago.
It was an hour and
I'm
20 minutes
surrounded
ago.
by assholes.
Sorry, sir.
She looks like a Muppet.
I think all of their dress codes have blue eyebrows in them, because all the ladies on this plane or spaceship or whatever had blue eyebrows too. I want to work somewhere with blue eyebrows as a requirement.
I hate Molly just texted me. She always texts me and asks me if a movie is appropriate for her to watch, as if she's not like 16 and can't just make that decision.
That's embarrassing.
I'm outing her on this very famous podcast.
Yeah, don't worry, no one will hear it.
This episode title is
As
Molly's
you-
Secrets Exposed.
As you can probably guess from looking at it, Luc Besson was tired of dim lighting and dark spaceship corridors and sci-fi movies, so he wanted all the action scenes in the film to mostly take place in broad daylight and well-lit rooms.
Good. Why
And
what's
wow.
the black
Oh.
goo thing? Is he sweating or dying?
Is he? I think he's like sweating blood, like a stress thing.
Is that molasses?
It
But I thought only Jesus did that.
No, that's a real thing that can happen.
Really?
Mhm.
That
That
looks
looks like
brown
chocolate
though.
syrup.
Yeah, that's just...
Someone's
Maybe he's not human.
Someone's
He,
squeezed some
he
Hershey's
just
on his
bleeds Hershey.
Where'd that come from? Because it didn't come from like his skull. It just appeared on his forehead.
Came from the plastic.
That's where the
That's where the
condensation
blood
goes.
is.
Oh man, I think that was when I was supposed to say the fact. Oh well.
Oh, whoops.
You can see the
Oh, I think that actually looks really nice. I mean, this would not be good for claustrophobes, obviously, but
It's appealing visually.
yeah, because you
Are they in space Hawaii?
fact. You're just
well
in
think
Hawaii,
about it
Hawaii.
on planes and on on planes and trains. You know, they always put you in seats, but really, everyone wants to sleep.
Yeah.
So if you just make it so everybody sleeps, it's like okay, you know,
It's-
we've accepted it.
Effective.
You know, because it's more weird not to want to sleep. So, like, instead of making a small compartment for sleeping, there should be a small compartment for the people who want to
Yeah.
sit and work on their
Those
laptop.
freaks. I actually prefer to be fully conscious at all times.
I don't. Because I get really tired on journeys, but I can't fall asleep in a moving vehicle.
Yeah, I can't fall asleep.
I rarely have. It's really hard.
I sleep in moving vehicles all the time. I just pass out.
Well, for the nervous and nauseous, we want beds. All right?
You
It's
win.
logical.
I'll put beds in trains. I concede.
Thank you. I'm sure Cloris Leachman would agree.
No, she wouldn't, but Chris Tucker would. Remember, this is the Chris Tucker hour.
Sure. Or is it the Ruby Rod hour?
He wears a dress all. I won't question it. Sure, he's
This
sexy.
is sort of offensive to Hawaiian culture, but in that sense, it's realistic.
Say,
Because
Jaeden,
it would happen.
got a gas mask?
No, but I'm feeling the need for one. How about you? You feeling it?
Feeling it.
You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
I'm starting to get sleepy, but I don't think that's a good thing. It's like sleepy and I'm slowly getting poisoned.
Yeah, no, do
Don't
not
fall
sleep.
asleep,
Don't fall
Rihanna.
asleep. Oh my goodness.
Can you slap me every now and then, Molly?
Who is he on the
Thank
phone
you.
with?
Thank you.
Was it his mom again?
I don't know. It's Cousin It.
It's Queen Amidala.
Two very
Same
different
difference.
things.
Yeah.
That's the little sailor twink they give you for free.
Brilliant.
Sailor twink was what got you.
I could.
Leave me alone.
I just wrote
His
See,
name
his
is-
name is Fuck, so, like...
Absolutely. He's a standard in all future hotels and resorts. It just becomes a high demand in the
See,
future.
in Star Wars they cloned soldiers, but in real life we would clone twinks and put them in every hotel.
Caroline, you're getting more and more offensive.
How is that offensive?
It's
Twink
fine.
is nice.
Let her say what she wants. It's more fun that way.
Just don't reveal my true identity on the podcast. It will be fine.
Yeah.
My
Her
name
name...
is, Gregory Potts.
It's distinctly not Caroline McGrogan.
No, my full name! I mean, not my full name. Corbin Dallas. I swear I knew 3 Corbin Dallases at Spotsylvania High School.
Now
Of course
they know
you
where
did.
you live, too.
Oh,
They're
shit.
gonna find you, moron.
Oh, his hair is somehow worse.
What are you talking about? It's way cooler now.
He's got Brillo pads stuck to his head.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I want to look like Chris Tucker in The Fifth Element. You know, out of all the things
I love
thought
that
this
last
movie-
shot. You can see Bruce Willis start to smile. Because despite what it looks like, they got along really well.
They're best friends.
I wouldn't go that far.
Actually, Bruce Willis was in Rush Hour as Jackie Chan.
Really? I didn't notice. I just thought it was Jackie Chan.
No, most people who aren't cinephiles like I am wouldn't
saying
know.
cinephile.
I think I saw Mr. Poodlepants from the Muppets. Is that guy bleeding?
But she was dressed up as a tampon. Why is he so obsessed with Bruce Willis besides the obvious? Like,
So, Luc Besson insisted that none of the extras or Bruce Willis see the diva before they film it, so you get their genuine reactions of how strange this is.
Ooh, I'm excited.
I like that you just buzzed at that guy.
Strange in a captivating sort of way.
He buzzed at people like 2 minutes ago, too.
This is why it's the Chris Tucker hour. I was about to say, wasn't that guy in it earlier? But her waist is on backwards, like on Spaceballs. Megamind.
George Lucas would like this.
I mean, it looks sick as fuck. I don't know why people make fun of this. It looks cool.
It's true.
She must have had condensation in her head with that big thing on.
In the head tube.
Yep. All drips
Yeah,
down.
despite the fact that the diva was dubbed, she looked over the second I started talking.
I know, I can't
And-
help it. But I looked
thi-
away. I
thing-
was like, oh, he won't like that.
So even though she doesn't have to sing, things were still really difficult for her. Except she did have to sing because Luc Besson wanted her to sing for real, so it would look real. So she's singing, but you don't get to hear it.
I wonder if she couldn't sing.
The makeup and wardrobe took 3 hours to apply.
Ugh.
And she had to sit on a special stool in the studio because of the stilts she's wearing. Which you can't really tell that she is because she's not like around anyone else, but
Yeah.
she is.
Whew. Honestly, the most weird thing in this movie is that soul patch.
Because of that crest on the top of her head, it looks like the piece, like, curving off the back is like a hat. But it's not. It was glued to her head.
Oh,
And it was very
With what
heavy.
kind of glue?
I don't know.
There's,
Something
like,
makeup artists use.
yeah, there's like special like prosthetic stuff.
The actress playing the diva, whose name I can't pronounce, so I won't even tell you, has since said she was disappointed that the song was intercut with Lulu fighting. She thought that...
It took away from her.
Well, yes, but she thought it messed up, like, the pacing of her performance. Apparently, she had the song sent to her, like, 3 months before filming, and she practiced how she was going to move every day. So...
Oh, that's cool.
I would
She worked hard for it.
I would be a little irritated if that was what happened to my part. But at the same time, do you think Megamind copied this design?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
When they were designing the movie, they were like, "Oh yeah, you know the diva from Fifth Element. Think of like a male version."
Well, I can't imagine. Like, eerily similar from the front, minus the tubage. And,
Tubage.
like, the... Haha.
Yeah, they were like, "What?" That was how they pitched the movie. They were like, "Imagine Will Ferrell as the diva from Fifth Element." They were like, "Oh yes,
Absolutely.
it's the perfect kids movie."
And then it was.
You good?
No. I can't see straight.
Oh,
There's a reason I don't sleep in here.
It's the mold
The
bathroom.
people listening to this is like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
It's the mold room.
The mold room. Full of mold.
that's the podcast title.
We're
There
just
you go.
risking our lives to do this.
To watch The Fifth Element.
It's cool.
and
I
the
can't
Muppets.
die.
I don't think we should name it the mold room. Just don't. Because then I would forever remember how this started. And that I was dying trying to do the podcast. Like, my eyes are burning right now.
I'm starting to feel it in my what's this called?
Does Jensen sleep down
This
here?
tube.
Yeah, he has no problem with it.
See, this is why he's the alpha triplet.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
know.
Are the weaklings.
One of many reasons that he is.
No, I think I'm starting to feel it too. It's like in my.
Oh, actually, this reminds me. If you look on YouTube...
You're the weakest link. What?
Hey, shut up. if,
All
if you look on YouTube, you can see someone has the full diva performance unedited.
Oh, that's sick.
It's just her in front of the green screen.
I do like the tubage.
You always like tubage. Wait, so is he the bad guy?
Yes.
Yes.
He's been the bad guy for like an hour.
I just thought
Yeah,
he was,
he's
like,
been
cool.
doing bad stuff.
been the bad guy this entire
You were
time.
just identifying with the villain. You're like, oh, he's sick.
I thought he
Oh
was
my god.
kind of fucking dope. I mean, he
I mean,
wears
it's
a piece of
true.
plastic
All
and
the,
like-
Minus
all
the
the best
soul patch,
villains
yes,
are.
he
What do you mean minus the soul patch plus the soul,
Soul
patch?
patches are my least favorite thing on this planet.
I mean, all the best villains are dope. You know, like Darth
yeah.
Vader. You're like, yeah, he's evil, but
He's
oh man,
dope as shit.
Oh
Yeah.
man, Fifth Element villain guy. What's his full name, Caroline?
Jean-Baptiste Emanuel Zorg Cosmo Kramer.
There you go.
Darth Vader could not.
He could pull off the soul patch like this guy.
Absolutely not.
Oh, there's Dad.
I was about to make an aliens in the attic comment again, but I held back.
You're welcome, Jaeden.
Why don't you just dedicate this whole podcast to really shitty alien movies instead of good ones?
I wanted to do both, so there will be some bad ones. in the
Healthy
future.
balance. But don't tell us which is good and which is bad. Just keep us on our toes.
Although those ones will be more for comedic effect
Yeah.
because there aren't a lot of facts surrounding bad, less known
Like
movies.
aliens in the attic.
Yeah, because they don't get a lot of press and they typically don't have money put into bonus features or
Oh no.
those people don't show up at Comic-Cons to talk about it.
I don't. If I were in Aliens in the Attic, I know exactly what I would do is show up to Comic-Cons.
I'd be like, don't you remember me from Aliens in the Attic?
The hit kids movie that I think only we watched. There's a grandma fight in that one. Sorry, but his accent bothered me so bad.
Is he doing a southern accent?
Yes.
If Chris Tucker dies, I die.
Movie over. He got that from that. I think he's gonna die, Caroline.
Give her the stones? Is that code for something? I think it's code for something.
Is she dying too? Wait, why is he trying to save Megamind? She looks like the red guy from Megamind.
Because she has one of the stones.
Oh.
Ugh.
What a fabulous villain.
I do love his outfit so much.
She ate them. Bruce Willis is so fucking sick.
It's true. This is like teaching my mom how to use a gun. She's so scared of it even though she's the one handling it.
Whoa.
Yep, you weren't far off, Caroline.
That's too squishy. I don't like that.
He's like, I was a taxi driver, but this is better.
He looks like Lawrence Fishburne.
I thought that the guy at the beginning looked like Lawrence Fishburne.
I don't know who you're talking
The
about.
guy with the shoulder pads.
The
Never mind.
Feldmans?
You weren't paying attention during it, never mind. That guy.
He does not.
No, he does. I feel like Lawrence Fishburne should have been in. They tried to get him, but they couldn't, so they cast that guy.
I'm glad I know what I'm doing because all my timestamps are wrong. If you look at some of the close-ups here, some of these guys are wearing goggles that they wouldn't have to put makeup around the actor's eyes or put in the contacts or anything.
That is pretty smart.
Yeah, and I mean it's quick action sequence shots, so
Yeah.
it works.
I like those guys.
Yeah. I feel bad for those guys. They probably couldn't eat in those things.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure not. I love the indoor rocket launcher. That's sick.
See, there's Mr. Poodle Pants again.
Oh, he's dead.
No.
I feel like whoever, like, directed the Hunger Games saw this movie and was like, oh, what if we did this, but, like, lame?
I liked the first one.
I actually never saw the last two.
I enjoyed them.
I have
It was
no idea
mainly
how it
because
is.
of Josh Hutcherson, though, I'm gonna be real.
And watch Zathura.
I love Zathura.
I'm surprised I never got past the second one, because I thought the chick with the axe was really hot.
Joanna.
I don't
Of course
know.
you would. Of course you would.
What is that supposed to mean?
It's fitting.
Okay. Sure. Whatever.
I like that even when not wearing a tank top, it's still a tank top somehow. Like, the sleeves just get blasted off.
The arm.
It's true.
It's
It's like, what's that movie where they shoot... Maybe I'm going crazy. Never mind.
Well, I want to know now.
There was some stupid bit where... Oh, it was from Saturday Night Live.
Okay.
It was a Sailor Twink thing. That's...
Time for some Looney Tunes antics.
That's how I would fight people, just slapping.
Oh, that is true Die Hard.
Hear me out. Die Hard, but aliens.
The only reason it's so Die Hard is because it's Bruce Willis.
Yeah. And he's been in a tank top for most of the movie.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
In space.
Yeah.
It's on Earth.
It's space.
In space.
This is so a space
Oh,
movie.
now you're arguing it's on Earth. Gosh, Lily.
I had said it once. I was Caroline.
Always taking the popular opinion.
I'm gonna beat you guys up. I hate
My
you.
headphones
Bug.
came off. I can't miss a minute.
Now that you have functioning headphones.
This is actually a great movie.
It's true.
It is good. I'm enjoying it.
I'm gonna start telling people this is my favorite movie, but I'm gonna act like it's a true masterpiece.
That explosion was the largest indoor explosion ever filmed at the time.
Oh,
At the
cool.
time?
Yes.
beat it?
Which is funny because I don't know the answer. I tried very hard to find that information. The director said it was the largest at the time. I don't know what beat it. I could only find a list of largest outdoor explosions, which I already knew the answer to.
It was
The largest is in the second to last James Bond movie, Spectre.
that's kind of
They blew up, like...
the two towers,
They blew up a
twin towers, not two towers.
They
this
blew
isn't
up
the
a
Hobbit.
huge building, and they blew up the whole building for real.
Cool.
It was a real building.
That's awesome.
It was wild.
Oh,
But no,
there's your-
I don't know. I guess I'd have to think of an action movie after this with a big indoor explosion. But I'm too lazy to figure that out
I feel
myself.
like indoor couldn't be too big, which is why the outdoors get so much traction.
True.
Like, would it be indoor and somehow not blowing up the building completely?
What?
Like, you know, in Spectre they blew up the building, but would
Right.
the explosion to qualify as an indoor explosion, would it have to be like blowing up a lot without blowing up the entire structure?
Without destroying it.
Yeah, and you'd have to be filming inside because if it all
Yeah.
went down, then you would be outside
And then everyone would
Yeah.
when the
die.
explosion was over. So, yeah, I think it has to be contained to a certain extent, which would make it difficult to surpass, I would imagine. Though Michael Bay has probably done it a bunch of times. Mr. Poodle Pants gets all the ladies in the end. This is a happy story. I've basically nothing else to say. We got like 15 minutes left, but it's okay.
That's good. We'll just make more Aliens in the Attic references.
No,
I don't
please.
remember anything.
I was not
about
expecting that. Oh, it's awful.
They look just like them.
I
I'll show
don't
you
want to
after.
remember that. No, I know. That is not a movie I wish to remember.
I don't either. They just look so much like them.
I only saw that movie once when I was a kid, and once was enough.
Oh no, me too, but it's ingrained in my memory.
Why?
I don't know, because it was so weird and bad.
I just think
Can't you
Daddy
remember the good
rented
stuff?
No, that was an Uncle Richie one.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Richie, that's like some friggin' Nickelodeon character.
He is. He
Oh,
has
you haven't
every
met him
movie
yet?
ever made.
It's a bomb. Oh, he's trying so hard.
Even the other hotel twinks are running.
Twink fight.
I like that he's just...
Actually, I
In
think
this movie.
twink trample means something else.
Let's not go into that.
That shouldn't be a fact you have written down, I hope.
No,
At
no,
timestamp 140.
I didn't register. I didn't research any of that. No,
His hair gets greasier and stringier as the movie progresses.
it's the stress.
It's to show his descent into true
First
evil
he
hairline.
bled iodine, now this.
No, that was chocolate syrup.
Oh, pardon
Did
me.
you taste it, Lily?
Yeah, did you
It
lick
was-
Gary Oldman's face?
Did you?
It was too thick.
Gosh,
No, it looked
You
too
touched your tongue to
Hey,
his forehead,
there it
didn't
is.
you?
that is the closest the villain gets to the hero. They pass by each other.
I didn't even realize... Oh.
I actually love her rubber suspenders, shiny pants look. I feel like that should become a thing.
Yeah.
With
Well,
the boots
that's
and everything,
That feels like it'd be too tight.
it works.
That would get hair stuck to it real easy.
It doesn't have to be that tight. I'm just saying, shiny pants, rubber suspenders.
How did Chris Tucker get so involved in this plot? Like, I thought he was just kind of a guy.
I
What's he
know.
supposed to be doing?
He's here trying to
Comedic.
survive, I imagine. I mean, think about it. If everyone is running around this hotel like a chicken with their heads cut off,
And you see Bruce Willis.
yeah, and you see Bruce Willis, you'd be like, okay, that's the guy I'm staying with. I will survive this bomb threat.
Let's hope Bruce Willis is
If I am
never
with
in an
Bruce.
actual disaster, because he'll just have people floating around and be like, Bruce, what do we do? And he'll be like, oh no, I'm just an actor.
He would know what to do. I'm confident.
But yeah, maybe he's done a lot of action movies.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean...
Those
like
aren't real life.
But,
Yeah, but-
he
but,
starred in Die
um,
Hard, and that's enough.
some actors are like that. Like Keanu Reeves is like actually a badass in real
Yeah.
life.
Well, of course.
Like he's
That's only-
done all the combat training and weapons training.
Oh, that's cool.
He's
Have you
he
seen
even
that video of him, like...
yeah, he does gun
Yeah.
competitions and he wins.
Oh,
He's
cool.
awesome.
He's crazy good.
I think I screamed
I
exactly
would
like he does.
definitely hide behind him in a crisis.
Oh, yeah.
There's all kinds of suspenders in this movie. It's great.
I love, like, the whole costume department was just throwing suspenders and tank tops at everybody.
This is the
it was
future.
a good idea. Yeah, they saw Die Hard. They were like, suspenders and tank tops in the future.
They didn't take quite everything from the Die Hard costumes, because Bruce Willis is wearing shoes in this one. They were like, we can't go that far.
There's still time.
No! I do like his rose one-piece jumpsuit.
Where was Obi-Wan this whole time?
I think he might be... No, he's right there. We're
That's
fine.
why I said that.
Yeah, he made it off.
I thought he died.
No, he escaped with
I like that they
Devo
would've
Yamaka
just-
Kid.
Glossed over that. Do you mean Kaneko Yamaka? Was he there?
Yes, he's on the ship.
You have another fact?
Yeah, I have one more. It's not any good.
I'm sure it's great. In the alphabet? Vagina.
Yep.
You tell me.
I
to
was
be
thinking
mature.
it, but I wasn't gonna say it.
Vagina.
Oh.
Very beautiful.
See, he was trying not to say
He
it.
was trying to stay classy.
You can
Yeah.
never tell me to be
Bruce
more
is
mature
a
when
sus-
Caroline's
He was
doing that.
he was trying to say it
Sophisticated
without
class.
saying it. The mark of a classy man.
What's Eugene Levy doing here?
Wow, I think my timestamps really are messed up.
Was your fact supposed to be 2 minutes ago?
No, it was supposed to be now, but it doesn't make sense where it is now.
Oh.
I don't know how this one got messed up. That's interesting.
He looks like the fifth Jonas brother. Stop laughing. That wasn't funny.
I thought it was funny. I hate that one hotel twink got me the most.
Oh, he's such a badass.
Isn't he?
That was so John McClane. Don't make that noise. You're being recorded.
Look, tank top and suspenders.
So,
It's still
he had
happening.
it underneath his tank top and suspenders. He was wearing 2 sets.
He's always got a spare.
Okay, Bruce.
See, now they're in space. You happy?
Well, they were already in space, technically.
She's gonna look up V.
Wazoo.
Caroline, no.
Don't look up P words.
Wart.
I feel like they should have put silly music to this.
They have this scene in Wall-E.
War. Death.
America the Beautiful, just... I suppose that's more fitting for a church service.
A callback to our last episode, ladies and gentlemen.
For our more loyal viewers.
Yeah. I would be really impressed if anyone listened to these in order. Like, they would deserve an award.
Yeah.
Or, like, going through all of it.
Yeah, I mean, that too. Like, actually
anyone who listens
listening
to
to
us,
them all. Yeah.
anyone who listens to us for more than 5 minutes, I will be impressed.
Hey, if I die before we
He's
finish-
wearing his Kanaka yarmulke.
He is?
Yeah. Why did he shave his head like that? Like, he wanted no sideburns whatsoever. And he made sure of it. He said, "Can you give me that bald ear look?"
Fashion. There's a guy at work who like does his hair kind of like that, and I just try to avoid looking at it.
If I die, make sure you call up Micah and keep doing these.
Oh, yeah.
Just be like, I don't really know you, Micah, but
This is
we gotta make
important to Jaden.
the
We've got a solid-
the Cloris Leachman hour is not finished.
It can't die.
We've met a solid 3 times, but we need to continue this on. It's like a Survivor puzzle.
A what? Oh, yeah.
It would be funny if one of them was a Jenga tower.
Jeff Probst walks out.
I mean, that would really, like, amp up the stakes, right?
You get fresh water if you finish this puzzle.
Oh my gosh. You get Oreos. You get to talk to your mom.
We have special
You
village
dunce.
You get to sit at a hotel for a night. I do think one of the best parts of this movie is the fact that the villain and the hero never, like, meet.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Yeah,
great.
it's unique.
That I don't know any movie that's done that.
And it still works somehow. Like, it's
Yeah.
not weird.
Yeah, I would not.
It just
notice
makes
it when you brought it
sense.
up.
And I love how the villain, you know, he doesn't... I mean, he doesn't, like... He's not like a Disney villain. He doesn't, like, fall off a ledge and then he's gone forever. Like, he just fails hard.
Yeah.
He just
It's
explodes.
just embarrassing for him.
Yeah, and he's like, well,
Is he in
That's
Egypt?
that. Yeah.
Is that...
They
Whoa,
said so.
that's crazy.
they're in Egypt.
Brendan Fraser walks out with Jeff Probst.
That would be so weird.
That would just, like, set this movie in the Mummy universe, and that makes it way funnier.
It's set like 500 years after the Mummy takes
That would mean
place.
that the Mummy, Godzilla, King Kong, and the Fifth Element are all in the same universe.
I could see it. These subtitles don't match up with the dialogue very well.
Anytime they call him Corbin and not Bruce Willis, it's...
Or John. The stripes on his hat match the stripes on the rock.
blowjob. That was like from the beginning.
Carolyn,
I said
calm
that. I
down.
said that like 10 minutes in. You can go look at it. But
All
that's
right.
what it looked like.
Fine.
You can check, but I'm right. It's not obscene if it's a callback.
Oh, this is pretty cool. Where'd he get the
He couldn't
water
spit on it.
from?
He had to use his sweat.
Ew. The fire's inside of you, Ruby.
It's because you're hot, Ruby. You can do it. You just gotta touch it.
Oh, he smokes.
It broke.
Don't stare at it. Put it in.
And they would have died otherwise because they don't have two rocks to bang together.
Why is she dying?
You're asking the wrong person. That's a
Jaden, why
Jaden
is she
question.
Shut up. She's doing a Padme. She's dying of sadness.
We should make a rule to never watch a movie with Mila Jovovich in it again because you get mean when she's on screen.
Mila Jovovich.
I said it right.
Yeah, Mila Jovovich.
Jonathan Jacoby.
I actually have, like...
Don't laugh. That wasn't funny.
I actually do have, like, 3 other Mila Jovovich movies. We could totally go
Which
down and
ones?
train.
No.
I have...
You would get meaner with every
You'd
movie.
be so
You would just start
I have-
screaming at people
I have-
20 minutes in.
We
You
should
would be
test
like,
this.
Shut up!
I have,
More
I
mature.
have Resident Evil 1 and 2.
Oh,
And I have... I have Ultraviolet.
actually, can we watch all the Resident Evil movies?
We
I
could.
think that would be a great investment.
I don't think so, but okay. There's a reason I only have the first 2. They're the bearable ones.
Because he's a real romantic.
That's the element. Sorry, I had to go one more in.
He's gonna reach over and strangle you.
No wonder I'm getting more upset.
He hasn't yet.
Of course it's the fucking Fifth Element. What do you think the scene is? Oh my gosh. Enjoy it. Yas! It looked like a Nintendo thing.
If she does, I'm gonna be kind of bummed.
Love burns up all asteroids, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it's done.
That's what happened in Armageddon, actually.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait to cover Armageddon. It's terrible.
I love Armageddon.
No, you don't.
No, I genuinely do. If you watch it, can I be on that episode?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Jensen and I
Yes.
have already riffed it, actually. We watched it one time and just destroyed it. It was so easy. Because it's so ridiculous, everything.
I actually adore that movie. And I would kill to watch it on a real screen.
Armageddon is
Yeah,
just...
There's so much about it.
It's so stupid. It's
It's
unbelievable.
It's the single dumbest movie I've ever seen in
I
my
can't
whole life.
believe how stupid it is. It's incredible. It's almost impressive.
It's
you know?
so unbelievably stupid that I can't stop watching it. And that
I know how
anytime
you
it's on
feel.
TV, I'm
Yeah.
just glued.
I know you tried to make me watch
It,
the whole thing.
it does
was
go
awful.
on TV a lot.
Yeah, like...
Which is weird.
And it's just... it's amazing. Mac Tilburg.
Oh, Bald Patch is back.
That's his
again.
real name.
You guys ready for the Bond ending?
Am I? I don't know.
Just don't say anything about it, Lily.
The heat is on.
I'm gonna say something
In
just
Saigon.
because you're bothering me.
Meow, a kung fu cat foot.
Get off your phone.
That'd be mommy. She'd do that.
I love how they don't hang up. They're just passing it down. Couldn't fit Zorg's whole name.
Yeah. They really couldn't do
See, there you go,
Jean-Baptiste Emanuel
Lily. Now
Zorg
that you've been
justice.
obnoxious about asking, it was both. It was love and it was Lilu. That was both the fifth element.
I was only obnoxious because you got upset.
Fair enough.
Are we gonna end on
So
an
did I.
argument?
Yes!
Yeah, we are. Screw you. End of podcast.
2 episodes and we're done.
Yeah.
No Armageddon for
The
you
band
guys.
breaks apart right away.
The Chris Tucker hour is over. We're back to being the Cloris Leachman hour.
Our Muppet movie podcast was like the Beatles of podcasts. We peaked. We're done.
We peaked in a 1 episode.
This episode felt like a mess to me.
It was.
I probably should have shut up 10 times more, but I just, I didn't even realize I was talking when I
had like
said...
5 facts.
They were good facts. I
And you guys
appreciated the
were-
facts. Is your background Kill Bill?
I like the facts.
Yeah, it is.
That's sick as fuck.
Yeah, you should see the whole thing.
I like your facts.
That is
They're cool.
badass.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I thought so. The fifth element.
You should show Micah Kill Bill. Wouldn't
Sure,
he
like-
hate that?
I actually
Sampson.
no, he liked it. He liked it. We did watch it together. He's crazy. When we start watching a movie,
Okay, I'm taking
oh no,
this
I
off.
just called him crazy and he's gonna listen to this. No, this is. I'm not criticizing him. I just don't understand it. Anyway, he when he watches a movie, he doesn't like to give it time before he sees the sequel. Like, yes, right now. Like, if I introduce him to anything, like, we're gonna end up watching all of them, which is why I've never shown him Harry Potter, and we don't have time.
Nightmare.
So yeah, we watched Kill Bill, which is like 3 hours or very close, and I was
it?
like, okay, well, we'll take a break, we'll watch something else,
And he
we'll
was like,
go
no.
to bed or something. And he's like, no, put the second one in right now, and I was like, okay.
He does not like to
I-
waste a minute.
Like I appreciate it, I appreciate that he's got, a good attention span. That's nice.
I couldn't. I
No.
could not do that.
But yeah, it's kind of not many people go for that. People usually need breaks.
Yeah, I can only watch like one movie at a time.
So he's going to be a fun podcaster because we could do like 3 in a row. He'll be fine.
I want to do one with him. It'd be fun.
You'll be here for 9 hours.
Yeah, we'll be here for 9 hours doing 3 movies.
I want to do apparently several with him.
Grips. They are why I want to be on a movie set, because they'd be talking about some camera problem, and I'll be like, get a grip. And they'll be like, what? And I'm like, no, go get one of the grips.
No, they'd get it and they'd be upset.
It would be the best. I would say it all the
I
time.
wonder how many times that joke has been made.
I would annoy the
Every
crap out
single
of people.
movie, I bet,
Okay.
ever been made, someone's made Get a Grip at least once.
Yeah, got it. Or like The Best Boy. There's lots of jokes to be had with The
Special
Best
thanks
Boy.
to
I
Tim.
love that that's a job title, The Best Boy.
That's the movie set equivalent of Hotel Twink. Like,
I would
to me.
Absolutely. Oh, the Coca-Cola Corporation. What do you mean?
And
What
McDonald's.
is that about?
And St. David's School from Ashford.
But I would make fun of The Best Boy. I'd be like, who's the best boy? It's you.
And it's just some 55-year-old man.
And you're
who's
the
like,
best
"Shut the fuck
boy.
I am a professional in
Lower
my
the
field.
crane. Lower the crane, best boy.
What
Really?
does the best boy do? Did they
Do your
just
job.
lower cranes?
It's a lot of different camera stuff. They're sort of like the leads of the grips, kind of. I'm probably totally screwing that up and saying the wrong thing, and
have
it's
to leave
incorrect.
soon.
That's not a movie fact. Anyway, so that's over. It's over now. So, goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the Cloris Leachman Chris Tucker hour. Good night.
R.I.P. to Henry Winkler. Harry Winkler.
Yeah, whichever it is. I don't even know.
Yeah.